penalty coming as well for Nottingham as Elior comes back against the grain looking for an option, finding it in the form of Simpson. Dummies and steps straight through. Harry Simpson will slide over untouched. And the fullback, we've seen him in glimpses, we've seen him almost take the Doncaster defence apart, and he did exactly that there. They have the bonus point, and Nottingham a perfect conclusion. Potentially there's more to come, of course, but what a first half of attacking rugby from them.
Oh, brilliant. You see as the game is unfolding and it's getting looser, it's just falling into Nottingham's hands. This is perfect for them. This is exactly what they want. Doncaster don't need this. They need structure. They need to get some dominance back in defence. There's under no pressure there. Shane O'Leary can dibble and dabble. Harry Simpson there, step, no inside defender.
And quickly by Ben Murphy. Can they get some pressure on here at the maul?
Good setup from Doncaster. Patient build up this.
Just creeping forward now. Dolly getting in there to support. Breaking off a little bit, but that's not going to slow the momentum here. And the try coming. It looked inevitable once the Knights got going there. I think it might be E.T. Viliamu who has grounded that ball, the number 8. So the Knights do hit back, and another try pretty much straight off the kickoff. And I think this, as we just mentioned, the scoreboard's going to keep on ticking over, and the Knights won off a bonus point themselves, and that's going to really spur them on. Can they now capitalise with a good exit play, or at least retaining possession off this kickoff?
Absolutely. You think they're going to try and get back into Nottingham's halves? Only a couple of minutes left to play. We go back to this maul there. Really good patient build up from Doncaster there. You see that one Doncaster player taken out, 2 Nottingham.
Canadian tighted straight into the action here. Dolly again ships it left to Edwards, onto Aidan, cross to us, wrapped around this side of the pitch, bunting onto Edwards again.
Great try.
And Connor Edwards, the vice-captain, on his final Knights appearance, will cross under the sticks for a try. And just as we sort of teased with Russell Bennett lining that previous conversion, he's got another one to take Doncaster into the break at 26-all here, TJ.
Brilliant team try, that going side to side, length to length. Really good carries in the middle of the field. Those wide passes off 9, straight to 12. Huge pass, cutting out like 3-4 defenders. Delay on the pass of Connor Edwards there. At the line, inside ball and the offload. Great build-up, great support play.
Happy response as Dolly sends it out for Russell Bennett to end the half at 26 points all.
Great half.
Fantastic first half of rugby, closing out the season, and it almost make it. We don't want the season to end if it's going to all be like this.
Absolutely not.
Doncaster on that left wing. It's Semesa Rokanaguni. In fact, Rokanaguni is into the field of play. Underneath his first kick-off, the former England winger looking to kick, passes instead, finds Simpson. Really hard player to Garrett. In fact, really such a hard player for Doncaster to reel in. He gets through the first, the second tackler, offloads to Michael Green, players in support. James Cherry likewise, but Will Yarnell will be the man to dive over for try number 5. Nottingham hit penalty coming as yet. The Knights trying to power their way over.
There's the arm.
Penalty coming as well. Surely just a matter of time until the Knights are over, and they are.
Good patient
in the corner. Go Doncaster. It's a mountain of bodies on top of that ball. But it is Jasper Maguire who gets over, set one up in the first half and scores in the left corner, this time in the second. Pressure telling, they had the penalty to use Doncaster, but just weight of numbers in that corner, and Nottingham's defence not quite able to keep them out until the last there.
Exactly, you just alluded to it there. Nottingham's defence was okay, it started to build and push Doncaster back, but you saw there all they need. Doncaster just waiting for that one fast carry, then it's a second fast carry, then it's a third, in numbers and numbers. And as you said there, it's just a numbers game on the end.
Edwards underneath it has Viliamu with him, but Edwards is going to go for one himself. And break the first line of defenders too. Edwards getting Doncaster straight back into the ground, and E.T. Viliamu will be too hard to stop from that sort of range. But then I think potentially a high tackle on the ground.
So penalty try.
It's going to be a penalty try. So stop short with an illegal tackle of some kind. E.T. Viliamu, and it is given as a penalty try to Doncaster, so an automatic 7 points, and all of a sudden they lead by 40 points to 31. We mentioned winning the contacts there. That's exactly what Connor Edwards did, and from the momentum here we see E.T. Viliamu picking up the scraps.
Exactly.
Edwards, what a carry from him.
Massive carry.
Through Cherry and Richardson. Not many have done that this season.
No, they haven't, no. And the defence there, 6s and 7s around the breakdown.
The number 8 just breaking through, and I think he scored the line straight onto the attack through. Kerr's going to look to dummy and go straight through midfield, still not down. Zach Kerr, after more good work from Conor Edwards, here he is again. They'll hand it on Rocket and get him the offload back on the inside.
Good play.
Out to Matt McNabb.
Really good.
And on his final night's appearance, Matt McNabb will dot down in the corner. There is try number 7 for the Doncaster Knights, and that might well just be that for them. Nottingham's defence cut to ribbons there on that on that far left-hand side, and Matt McNabb there in the right place at the right time to capitalise on the good offloads of Rocket Nguni and Conor Edwards there. Another well-worked try for the Knights, and now it's them really finding their groove in attack.
Exactly, out the back door there. They're at 6 and 7, Nottingham. Just pure dominant carries, offload off the floor, can't really get set. And this is offload central after that. It's so hard to defend when they're offloading, it's going to hand. You can never just earn the free kick, but they're back onto it now.
Yeah, straight down the throat of Russell Bennett, who's going to dummy and look to offload to Kerr. He does as well. Gets the ball free. McNabb to Zach Kerr. And Kerr will slide over. No coming back from this one for Nottingham. Zach Kerr, a hat-trick scorer in the last home game against London Scottish. He gets try number 8 for Doncaster, and they will bring up 50 against their closest rivals.
Brilliant play, brilliant from Russell Bennett there. Off the back fence, especially. Took the short side option, through the tackle, offload again on the outside. Great try. One of several great tries today.
Yeah, we thought it was a reprieve there for Nottingham at the scrum, but O'Leary's kick straight down the throat of Russell Bennett, and with these kind of hands, that's not something you want to do, particularly when you defend. Williams getting involved, handing it on to James Cherry, a great line hit by him, hands it on to Alex Garrett, and Garrett will get his try, a deserved try from Nottingham's number 11. We just mentioned he'd been very, very quiet in the second half, but he pops up there off a great line hit by James Cherry in the sort of broken play, and Alex Garrett will respond, and Nottingham, that's more like it from the Archers based on what we've seen this season.
Absolutely loose, as we alluded to. When the game gets loose, Nottingham are good. That's what they want it to be, and you saw it there. David Williams going lateral across the pitch, waiting for somebody to straighten it up, which was James Cherry, through the gap, offered on the outside to Alex Garrett. Another try.
Yeah, they just keep on coming. 8 in Doncaster's favour, and that's the 6th for Nottingham, so really no shortage of 5-pointers, and prepares the little quick tap. Certainly got on a try with on the high with a try here. As distribute coming down, back down the blind side, and they're going to get close through Cherry, who does score his second try, number 21 for the season. It will be 21 and out for Nottingham's number 8. He gets their 7th try of the match, and that will round things off.
What a game.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic game, seesawing on the scoreboard to say the very least, and it will end in a Doncaster victory, but Nottingham ending on the front foot, and 21 tries for the season for James Cherry. That's one hell of a way to finish.
Absolutely, he's the go-to man. He has been.
Big rivals, and O'Leary's conversion is good to end a 54 points to 45 victory for Doncaster over Nottingham. 8 tries to 7. And what a season it's been. We've obviously got the playoffs to come, but in this regular season, two sides not going to be involved in those playoffs, but